Remember when I used to do another day of merching on worlds besides Slug? Well, I still do merch on other worlds, just not as often. But I recently just xfer'd some money to some more worlds, so I thought I'd make a big video on me merching several worlds. So we'll start with Belanus. And Belanus is usually pretty dead. But maybe we could do something. And it's a good thing because I didn't put that much money over here. So we'll see if we could buy something. And it's a little bit tricky because we don't know what prices are, but there are some things that are set in stone, like Winter King weapons selling to the shop for 2 grand. We could just throw a bid on that. And it doesn't have impressive stats either, so maybe we'll win it. But there's gotta be something better than that. Because there usually is. Nope, did not click on that. Hey, if only I could afford it, I would buy it. Can't find one on Lug. OP mount, can't afford it. So I guess there is merch alts here. But that's a ripoff. No, I would never pay that. It's eonable. $400 grand? Can't mess with that yet. We're striking out. But I was kind of expecting this. Yeah. Alright. Perfect. We'll make a ton of money if we win. Alright, that's our investment there. If we win that, we'll make, I don't know, maybe like 50 grand. Because I know for a fact those pants are more. I don't know about the gloves, I'm taking a little risk there, but I won't lose much if anything. Probably won't lose anything. Alright, that's a horrible deal. We have 890 gold. What would it cost to auction this for 8 grand? Alright, we can handle that. Is this an adamant bow? Yeah, so we'll do 60, 65. Not really anything else we could do here. Except for maybe list this. And I think it's in the shop for 12 grand? I'll do 10. That's gonna sell. Alright. So we're done here. Can't believe I had basically just enough gold to do it. Alright, important lesson. If you're gonna do multi-world merching, unless you plan on actually leveling your accounts, put them all on the same account. Because, well, it makes it a lot easier, and time efficiency is a very important thing with this. Because you're going to be burning a lot of time. So might as well cut out the unnecessary parts, right? Now in Don we actually have a little bit of stuff. 2 million and a few random things. Take off that eye patch. Always checking the mailbox because I forget where I left off. Alright, 354. That's a little bit better. Not by much, though. All overpriced crap so far. I mean, maybe some of this stuff is normal, but I doubt it. Because, you know, I'm not from around here, I'm just guessing. But it seems pretty ridiculous. Maybe. I don't know. Probably should leave that one alone. Gonna get outbid if I bid on it. Energy shield ring for 2,500? I'll take it. There's very little risk there. Abundance, it's a good skill, but it's not used often enough. So I'm gonna stay away from it. Huh. That's tricky. Doesn't help I don't remember what it is in the shop either. And that's a pretty big investment. 500 grand. Alright, these are poison now because you can get them. It used to be very rare. Alright, let's see. What was that? I guess Grimoire will do. Since there's a bid on it, let's buy it. If worst comes to worst, we had to wait till double plat to sell it, but that's not terrible. Alright, so we'll throw this in for, I don't know, 575, 600. Energy shield ring for 575. Eye patch, we can go 125. Cool pants, we'll just go 40 grand. Royal Ice Blast, 15. Pretty good guesses, I think. And it doesn't hurt to be a little bit off with prices. As long as you're still making profit and you think you're doing good, your results will show. I do have some money on Tyrannus, but like I said, I'm not messing with my my rags to riches. And what other worlds do I have money on? Maybe here? No. See, that's another thing. Don't put characters in every world like I did. That was pretty stupid. Because I don't know which ones have money and which ones don't. Alright, Epona should take a while. Very populated world, but we could probably skim through it. And if anything, it should be a very good merchant world, but there's also competition. So that may make it a little bit tricky. Alright, a bunch of attack elixirs. That's good. Wait a minute. Where are you? Pretty sure I have one. Pretty sure I have one. Yeah. Uh, 180 grand, I guess. I don't know. That's high on Lug. But Epona has more people. So, it should go for more? We'll see. 170? I have a feeling I can make this guy move. But we'll play that game. Come on. He has to do it. Yep. I know people's weak points. Alright, so we're a little bit richer to deal with this. Alright, more pages than I need to go through, but if there's money to be made, I'll find it. A lot of this is probably spam. Nothing so far. 50 grand per mount token sounds good, but I don't know if it is. Rip off. Mounts are worth like nothing here. Bunch of overshop stuff. Maybe this world ain't too good for merchant. I assume there has to be something under half in all of this stuff. But I have been wrong before. Shrinks for 3 million. I don't believe it. I own like all of them on Lug and it's only 1.5. The few people that have them out of my hands are trying to sell them cheap because they're impatient. And it's only hitting them harder for it. Nah, not good. Also not that good. You know, I don't get why people are trying to buy like locker gear on Epona of all worlds. See, in free dice systems like Lug used to be, the idea is to try as little as possible. Make other people spend the money. You don't have to. As long as it looks like you're putting in the effort, you'll get the drops, right? So there's no point to buy overpriced gear for a raid. If the boss dies, it dies. That's the merchant's way of looking at bossing, at least. Like, why would I buy that? Really? Why? 15 million. If anything, Epona's just good for merching. Trying to get gear here will just cost you way too much. People say it's the best world, but that's a huge flaw. Old Lug used to be pretty good. It was like Epona but with less people, and that's what you need, like Tyrannus is, but I don't know, there's just something about Tyrannus now. Actually, what was that bracelet? Alright, it sucks. I was hoping it was a heat damage one. I'm losing my faith here pretty fast. But if nothing else, we have stuff to list. And I think that's what's boiling down to. At least that Reaper ring didn't sell. You know, I made money here before. Because I exferred here with like, I don't know, like 400 grand in items. And I quickly sold those items to get to like 2.5 million. I exferred 2 back to Lug. It was probably the right thing to do in the end. Because I don't see myself making that much here. And even if Epona Gold's going for a premium, if you're not making as much, then you're not making as much. No. Seems like I'm going through a lot of the same items. A lot of trash, too. Well, at least we're almost at the end. I think the other worlds will be better than this. No, 500 grand for a 60? Doesn't matter if it's poison. Ain't worth it. Alright, hold on, let's see. Licks. Gotta see how much the list R's for. Alright, energy. There's only 10. Okay, there's 100. I missed that. Let's go 50, 50, 55. We'll do another stack too. Nice rare wand, good skill. It's getting sold. I don't know, 100, 125. If other stuff's going that overpriced, maybe we can too. Staff. Okay. So if 9 is going for 300, maybe we can go 450, 500. And maybe we can sell HP too, but we'll go a little bit cheaper. Alright, that's good enough for me. Next world. Belor, yes, Belor. I know I have stuff in Belor. Including this hat that I should definitely sell. It's probably gonna drop in value really, really badly. I like how they throw it in non-neon too. Oh well. Gotta roll with the punches. 305. And we have almost 1 million. Alright, that's a good mask. But I don't know if it's worth the money yet. Gotta see what other things go for. If we had a greater solstice helmet here, that'd be a perfect comparison. It is the best level 40 helmet though. Rip off. The Zamias do shops off for 500 grand though. That's what I'm looking for. Someone to list it cheap because it is a horrible Ami. Most people don't think about shop sell. Good helmet. Blue mask is ours. Take that. Now we want to get rid of this fast, so we'll do a pretty good price. No, not that good. $750 grand. Ice shard helmet. Great helmet. We'll aim for that. Blue mask. We'll go for 70-75. Wormbone axe. It's in the shop for 120. We can go 95-100. And what else we got? Frenzy. We'll sell one of these axes. It's 200 something in the shop, some odd number. That's fine. Good. Next. Oh, come on. I think it was Solus. Morgan. Yeah. There we go. The worst fashion combo imaginable. Ooh. Alright, complete. 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 But a longbow. And complete. We're doing pretty good. But how much money do we have? 1 million? And a whole bunch of random crap. I can deal with that. What's in the shop? 175? This ain't gonna end well. It's only 3%. And that's only one. Rip off. good, but bid, so no. An old heroic Ami. Seems like a lot. Short. Well, we can risk making 10 grand, or we could definitely make 5. No risk. Someone else might see that and notice. Because the chop sells for 80. Easy money. And actually, depending on what we have, we might be able to relist it. Because it might just be a bunch of crap here. Yeah, so what are Resto's going for now? Same price. Alright, we'll go same old, same old. Alright, that's good. But 112 relic shards. What's a pledge going for? There's not even any in the auction house. Oh no, we'll sell these for like 100 gold each. Actually, that seems a little bit cheap. Who knows? And this can go in there for some small amount of profit. It's crap, I know that, I acknowledge that, but selling it above shop sell at all is a good thing. Alright. That looks all fine. And this should be the last one. Nada. Yeah, and he's got that smexy charm. Alright, nothing in here. No gold. Oh. So I have some gear. This might be a little bit tricky, because we don't have any money to list anything. But let's see what's in the auction house. Maybe we could do something. It's always good to look anyway. I have a feeling that there's not going to be anything for me. Alright, that's good. We don't have 1,000 though. Quick strike helmet. People probably got DL. Bloodthorn ring. Maybe. Pummel ring being bid up. horrible. At least there's a nice amount of raid gear here. Open selling is something a lot of worlds lack. And it actually helps out the world. As long as you ain't creating competition for yourself. Nah, it's pretty bad. Do I have any bounty pledges? That would help me out a lot. No. No? No. Alright, so what we gotta do here is farm a little bit in order to get the money to merch. But I'm not doing that on this episode because that would probably take a while. Or I could just find somebody in the castle to buy something like restos. But it's looking pretty dead right now. So we'll call it quits for now, but that's just a general all-world merching tutorial. It's what I do when I'm bored, but even though it can take some kind of initial investment to xfer to other worlds and whatnot, it's still a great money maker if you can get it down. The only problem is time. It's kind of time consuming, especially if you're doing it on worlds like Epona with all of those pages of stuff. And I do recommend looking into it, because not only could you xfer back to your own world, but you could xfer to other worlds or back to your own world for more than you're offering. A lot of these xfer deals that I got to go to these worlds were pretty good. Like, I would get twice as much money in the other world for giving them money in Lug, and just various offers like that. And even to Epona, I got more Epona money than I gave in Lug. And whenever you do that, it's probably a good idea to, because a lot of people want to go to Epona for whatever reason, even though it's not the best of worlds. But play people, use that to your advantage. See how much money you can make off this system. I definitely made a ton. Even with just Spoer and Fingal, I made at least 20 million merching there. And brought that all back and still had enough to merch.